It's back to school time, but for some families, it's welcome to school time as some children get ready to attend preschool. Alex Grandin learned about some tips and tricks for first-time students and parents.
When I'm off work, I do miss them.
Well, can we go play?
For mother of two, Melissa Childs, back to school time for her fourth grader Lando and first grader Elijah is just around the corner. But she remembers the feeling she had dropping Lando off for his first day.
It was like nerve-wracking because you got to get the uniforms and stuff. It costs money to get the school supplies. You got to get them ready, prepared. You know, they different because they used to being at home, but then they got to adjust to going to school.
Pre-K starts as early as Monday, August 3rd in Bibb County and the 4th in Houston County. Child says the little steps can be super helpful.
I'll say I made it easier for taking out their clothes, setting out their clothes and stuff because they're not good at that. They'll just try to put on anything and go to school.
The Georgia Department of Early Learning put out a guide for parents as they prepare for day one. Deputy Commissioner for Pre-K Susan Adams says the language you use with your child is important.
You're going to go to school, you're going to play, you're going to have lunch, you're going to take a rest, and then after that, I'll be there to pick you up. Something like saying, I'll pick you up at 2:30 doesn't mean anything to a 4-year-old.
Adams also recommends becoming connected with families in your child's class.
Meet some other parents in the classroom. Get you some other confidants that, have kids in that classroom and maybe y'all go have coffee together. You just, walk back out to your cars together.
Adams says parents should meet with their kids' teachers about any specific needs or questions they have. Reporting in Macon, Alex Grandin, 13 WMAZ News.
You can find a full list of tips on the Georgia Department of Early Education and Learning's website. If you need some help with school supplies before your kids go back to school, there are plenty of giveaways happening throughout the coming days. Bibb County Schools' annual Back to School Bash is tomorrow. There's going to be free school supplies and uniform shirts available. It's happening at the Macon Mall starting at 10 a.m. Peach County Schools are hosting their Trojan Fest Back to School event. There will be free school supplies, haircuts, games, and more. It runs from 9 to 11 at Peach County High School. And next week on 13 WMAZ Mornings, we're celebrating back to school for Central Georgia students. Join us live for coverage as the school year begins. Find out more about the no cell phone policy, AI in the classroom, teachers' school supply wishes, and safety training for bus drivers. Watch Monday through Friday on 13 WMAZ Morning.